star mode. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Everyone that gets to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? What's going on? I'm super excited to be here right now. Let's pull up some of these. It's over there. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Hey, what's going on? Hey, y'all, this handsome thing is just, it kills me all the time. I don't really be knowing how to receive compliments like that, so you have to excuse me for that. Okay, guys. So listen, Pride Month is getting ready to end. And so I had a whole bunch of stuff that I had gotten in the mail that came very late. So I've been trying to wear all my Pride stuff before it ends. So so these glasses, I love them. My hat, I love it. I love everything because we only got a little bit of time. So I just wanted to make sure that I was able to do it. I was supposed to wear this on my podcast of the day, but we didn't do it yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to wear it. As you should, probably. Absolutely. Hey, what's going on? Hold on, I didn't get to respond to this. Miss Rochelle, hello, how's it going? Lorraine, how's it going? Hey, Sherry. Miss Ebby, what's going on? Love that intro. Yeah, so someone actually sent me that intro, and I loved it. So I was like, I'm gonna just use this one instead of the one that I had made before. And I love that intro. It's really dope. And that song, I had that song for like years. Someone made that for me when I started doing radio a long time ago, and I was kind of excited because I didn't ask the person to make that, but he was like, yo, I made a song about your personality name, and I want you to use it as your intro. It's like a whole full song too, so maybe I'll put that up somewhere. But he made it for me, and I've been using it for like years. TJF looking good. Thank you, Tracy. Janice, tell your truth always. Live your best life. Absolutely. You know I'm gonna do that. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday. Shrinking Sharon. Yes. Hello, chat. Stacy. Rebecca, happy Friday. Wait, this is skipping around. Lisa, love your hat and glasses. Thank you. This stuff just came literally like yesterday. I ordered this stuff like weeks ago, and it just came like yesterday. So I was happy I was able to wear it. I thought I was going to wear it on my podcast yesterday, but again, we didn't do the podcast, so I wasn't able to wear it. So I wanted to wear it today. Darian, hello, just getting here. Everybody's just getting here. It's just starting. Hello, everyone. Let's get those likes up, fam. Yes, please. I gotta put you on as a mod. Hey, so there, Shrinking Sharon. Hey, what's going on? Oh, this is my Capricorn. You know, I have a special love for you. I don't know what it's about, but I have a special love for you. Videla, I think that's how you say that. I love the purple hearts. Just minding my business. I love that name. Hey, everyone. Audrey Gavin. Hey, from Baltimore. Okay, Baltimore. I used to live in Columbia, not too far from Baltimore. Sophia, hey, so they've been there. Janice, hey, bro. I have a question. What is an I'm not doing that with you today. I'm not. You have a common spirit. People say it to me all the time. Hey, Busy Blue. Carmen, hey, love you will. Hi, love you will. Love you will the way from Atlantic City. Love the glasses in the head. Thank you so much. Hey, Princess. Hey, baby. Love the glasses. I'm getting dressed. All right. Okay. I can't go through all these. I want to start getting into the questions. Everybody saying hello. 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 Texas, what's going on? why do I love you so much? I want to know why I love you so much, because there's something there. I love you so much, for real. Diane, hey everyone, how's it doing? Happy Friday. Busy getting love in the chat. Shout out from Boston. Hey Boston. I mean, how are you doing today? Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Really, really, really good. What miserable person disliked this video? Listen, I can probably tell you who it was, but let's go ahead and get into some of these questions. I want to make sure everybody was getting into the chat before I started posting them. So again, you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna do this every Friday, but I felt like last Friday we had so much a good time, and we was on for 4 hours. I'm not doing 4 hours today at all, but I did enjoy last Friday because we had a good time for real. So I definitely want to try to do it again. And I got some really good questions this time, so I wanted to answer those. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. Wait, how did this happen? Well, Mr. Person disliked this video already. I didn't. How did this even happen? I have an idea, but I don't want to say. Oh, wait. That's not what it is. Let me go take this back. See, y'all, I'll be telling you, I'm just learning this stuff again. Haters going to hate. Okay, let me take those down and let's put the question up. Okay. The question is, have I always been so calm and humble? What do you do to stay this way? Honestly, it is because I'm a Virgo. To me, I think it's because I'm a Virgo. And I don't know how to really be like, you have to really, really, really get under my skin for me to get out of pocket. You have to really bother me a lot. I don't like confrontation. Like, it's because I know how my mouth works. So confrontation, like, I've learned to just be chill, because if I start like getting upset, then it doesn't turn out that great. So I try my best to be calm for everything. And like I said, like, you guys see my morning regimen, like, I literally go outside in the morning. I create peace for me. So when I go out in the morning time and I listen to that music and I just kind of get peace with God for in the morning time, that's what creates my peace, because I take that time out for myself every morning. And I don't really care what's going on in my life. I literally take that time out for me so that I don't have to walk through my day with like drama or negativity. I've been through a lot of stuff, and I was telling a few people that I'm actually going to do a series about me being homeless. That's another thing that really helped me with my calmness and how to not really really like get into the negativity that everybody like kind of gives me all the time. I don't even know where that comes from. Your hat and glasses are fire. Thank you so much, Stacy. When haters hate, God elevates. Be true to yourself. Absolutely, Janice. For real, that's really good. I'm trying to tell you something. Like, my mom will tell you this. I always tell people that I'm one of God's favorites, and so a lot of times I just be like, you know what? This is ghetto. I just can't. Like, God is not gonna let me go through nothing that I shouldn't have to go through, and so I just look at it from His perspective. Like, this is ghetto. I shouldn't have to deal with this. This is trash. And no, I'm not doing it. How's it so? You got to talk to my parents about that, because I don't really know how that had happened, but it just had kind of happened at some point. Haitian Ellen. What's up, little bit? What's up? All right, let's go to the next question. What is your type? Okay, so this question is really odd to me because I don't really have a type. It just depends on the energy of the person that is around me. I like feeling good. So, like, if you make me feel good and I can make you feel good, then you my type. And I don't feel like I try to date the same physically looking type of person. But if our energy matches, then you my type. So that's where that's gonna come from. Let's see. You are the opposite of most Virgos I know. Calm, cool, and collected. I don't know any Virgos that are not calm, cool, and collected at all. I don't know. I don't know not one. Are you a transgender? Am I a transgender? No, I'm definitely not a transgender. But shout out to all my transgender. Well, I have a lot of transgender friends, and shout out to them because they are amazing people, and I love them so much. I've walked through a few of my friends going through their process of their transition, and it's been a very trying and very different situation. But it's been an amazing thing because to see someone become who they are to the world is amazing. So I'm not transgender, but shout out to all my transgender friends, though. My way, can we be friends? Absolutely, we could be friends. Karma, Kath, both my handsome husbands and I don't know what that sign is. And I love your vibe. Let me know what that sign is. I never can tell what those. I only know what the Virgo one looks like. Amen. Let the haters roll off like water on it. Y'all know I was blocking them last week. And again, if they come in here today, I'm gonna block them again. Hey, so definitely these ladies are only. I know somebody asked me, does that make me uncomfortable? And it doesn't make me uncomfortable, but I do know that, I told you guys, like, I'm definitely gay. If you guys ever seen my podcast, like, I kind of explained that a little bit more for me. I love women. I think women are beautiful, but I also feel like women are like dolls on a shelf for me. Like, they need to be protected and be taken care of, and they need to have special care. Like, don't, like, all that other stuff. I just can't. I don't want to. I don't want to know about it. Busy Blue. Okay. I'm not doing this with you today. Oh my God. Okay. My dad is a Virgo and he's very chill. Yes, most Virgos I know are extremely chill. Extremely chill. These comments are out of control, Savvy Mama. Seriously, they are. Facts, you are handsome, but you're humble. Very humble. I don't know. I don't really know how to receive compliments about like how I look. Stacey, man, it doesn't mean women don't want you. I don't think that that's true either. I know there's a lot of women that like it all the time. It happens to me, but I don't know how to do that. All right, so let's go to the next question. I don't mean to open healed wounds, but I just want to know if you can still love someone the way you once loved your ex. This is a really, really, really good question. So on my podcast, I talked about this. Before my ex-husband, I had a girlfriend that I had dated for I think we dated for 3 years. And I realized that the capacity of love that I had for him, I did not have for her. And I had 2 other girlfriends before her, and I didn't have that capacity of love for her. If for that, no, I don't think that that's possible. For another guy, probably so. Again, if that energy matches, I'm for sure I can have that with another guy, because I just feel like I'm an energy person. Like, if that matches, then I'm gonna be in it. I don't know. Hey boo. Thank you. I just got these today. Yeah, I just got these today. Actually, all my glasses came today, and I'm waiting on 2 more other pair. I have family, friends, all Virgos, and let's just say you got to be strong to deal with them most of the time. That's very true, I think, because we are emotional people. We are also very guarded people. So if you get in our hearts, it's hard for us to let go, right? So that's why, to me, this makes a lot of sense to me, because if you get in my heart, but also people feel like I have a resting bitch face, which I don't feel like that. I don't know why people say that, because I feel like I'm like one of the nicest people in the world, but I'm an observer as well. So like, if I come into a room with new people, I gotta fill out the room. I gotta figure out who's what they're talking about, because I don't really like a lot of message. I don't like that. Ain't nobody got questions for you. We're all here for the No, people actually submitted questions, so that is not true. Okay. The Virgo I know go crazy and love to fight. Oh no, I do not. I've never even been in a fight in my life. I do not fight. Look, I will not fight. I will leave before I fight. I think we are very over passionate people, and sometimes people take that a different way. But I've never been in a fight in my life, so no. You may know some crazy ones. They probably are August Virgos too. Hey, from London, do you have a good singing voice? Not now. I used to sing, but I can't sing now. Like it doesn't sound good. Now I will do karaoke, and my favorite song to sing during karaoke is "Roses" by Andre 3000. And people say that sounds good, but other than that, I don't think so. I can't. Busy or general relationship. Okay, leave me alone. Oh my god. Let me go to another question because I can't read these comments. This one. What are 5 words your friends would use to describe you? I think humble, loyal, I'm very loving. Like I'm a hopeless romantic person. So I'm gonna give you those are 2. The last one, I'm unapologetically me. I can't help it. I've been through too much stuff to not be who I am, period. So Christina, hey, so that's their new subby. I'm a Virgo. I need all the Virgos because our energy is just so dope. Like I need that energy. I'm not singing for y'all at all. I'm not. Okay, hey, matching glasses. Yeah, we Virgos don't fight, but we will get you back sometimes without you even knowing it. I'm gonna go to the next Scarlet. What's up, Blue? Met you outside. Well, don't want no one. This okay. This is for Busy Blue. Busy Blue. I mean, do you need to come on the chat because they're talking to you more than talking to me at this point? Not really a question, but keep your head up, stay positive, and keep moving. I'm actually going to address this in a little bit because I'm definitely going to do that. Okay. My Virgos are in the building. Okay. My ex-girlfriend, her birthday was on September 11th. My sister's a Virgo, obsessed with detail and neat freak. Sounds familiar or not? I am not a neat freak, but I'm obsessed with perfection. Like everything that I do, it has to be right. And I'll tell you guys this. Busy was telling me about my internet service, and it was bothering the life out of me. And so I went through so much stuff before I went live again after that because I wanted to fix my internet service because I could not keep coming on here with my internet being like that bad. Team Virgo 920. Oh, you close to my birthday. Hey, I'm so loving the glasses. Thank you so much, Kelly. What are your hobbies? My hobbies are podcasting. Seriously, podcasting. I love video editing. I used to love blogging when I used to work for this magazine, but it's a lot of work, so I just can't. I want to get back into that again. I like to draw. I love to paint. I love art. My grandparents, when I grew up, my grandparents used to make jewelry and make ceramics. They had a kennel in their basement. So when like the kids were outside playing and stuff in the neighborhood, we were inside painting ceramics. So I love a lot of art stuff. Love your vibe, so that. Thank you so much, Rashida. All right, my Virgo. There's a lot of Virgos in here. I was not expecting all these Virgos now. Shout out to the Cancers too. Yes, Cancer. One of my really best friends in the world is a Cancer. I went through so much stuff after my breakup, And my Cancer friend, like, he would cry for me. So, because I cry a lot, but I don't cry a lot, but I cry a lot. So, but he was crying for me. And when he cried, I had to cry because he was crying. I didn't want him to be by himself. So I had to cry with him. Do you like my hair? Levon, you keep on asking about this hair, and I cannot see this hair. I saw your hair yesterday. Your hair looks amazing. Yes, it looks great. If your friend was being cheated on, would you tell him or her? It depends on the friend. 9 times out of 10, no, because I've had really bad experiences with that. Enough for you. Hey, so Debonair, love your glasses. Thank you so much. Christina, yes, that's me, my house, and everything have to be organized. Absolutely. Things have to be organized for me too. I have to have organization. And I don't want to organize it though, but I need to organize though. Any advice for someone who works a 9 to 5 but wants to transition into working for themselves? Listen, there are so many ways you can work for yourself. During COVID, I taught a lot of people how to do this actually. And it just depends on what you want to do. For me, I build websites and I don't do all the extravagant coding and all that stuff. I use a website that's very easy to use, but my clientele is amazing. They love the work that I do. Also with like t-shirt lines and like that, you can actually start a t-shirt line for free 99 if you learn how to use graphics, or like use what is it called, Adobe Photoshop or whatever you use for that. You can actually start a t-shirt line for free 99. If you guys want to know more information about that, let me know in the chat and I will actually tell you guys how to do that. My grandmother's birthday was 9/11. She always said something life-changing was going to happen on her birthday. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Cancers are the best. July 16th here, Deb. I was introduced to you on Nosy Live. Love your energy. Thank you so much. And like I said, I love cancers. My birthday is September the 7th. I love all my September Virgos. We are the best. And Beyonce is on September the 4th. And I stand for her. So, yes. Your energy is also refreshing. Thank you, because I've been getting inboxes saying that it's not. So do I. Okay. Love surreal art. Yes. Okay. I'm a Libra. Y'all are tricky. I'm gonna just give you that. Okay, let me get another question because y'all are really hitting this chat and I can't get all those. And I want to get these people's questions out first. Your parents' reaction when you came out, receptive or rejection? This is a really good question. So backstory to this, me and my dad did not have a really great relationship when I was growing up. Everybody in my family loved my dad and I loved him too, but I just didn't understand the fascination with him. Because we didn't have a lot of great times together. He was mean to me. That's how I viewed him. And that's because he had personal things going on. But when I came out, he was the very first person to say that you're my son and I love you. And our relationship has been amazing since then. My mother is a pastor, and I knew that this would be challenging for her. So we kind of went at it for like 3 days, but I'm like her favorite kid. And so she was over after a while. And we have one of the most dopest relationships now. And we talk about things that I don't think we could have talked about when I was a kid. So that's how that went. My sister didn't give a damn. She was like, okay, your nephew still needs you. That's what it is. You are the only Virgo I know with some sense. Virgos. I have never heard of Virgos like in a fight like this. I've never heard this. I think these are lies. These are lies. Crybaby Cancers had a baby by one, birth one, dated one, but they are the loves of my life. Brain, you gotta love people who know how to cry. I'm just saying. Here's the next question. Do you regret getting involved with Nosy Heffa? Are you interested in apologizing to Miss Tolber, and would you do? Okay, so let's address this. Do you regret getting involved with Nosy? Absolutely not. No. She's actually one of the nicest people that I have met on YouTube. She's very genuine. She calls me every day. She checks on me. She makes sure I'm good. She has such a big heart. And I think because you guys see her doing this whole investigation thing, you look at her a different way. But this is one of the sweetest girls I know. And I don't regret, I have no regrets ever meeting her. Are you interested in apologizing to Miss Tolbert? I actually tried to reach out to her and apologize to her because I want to say like 8 people were offended by what I did on that live because I really was not being offensive to her. I just asked her questions. Now, before she got on the live and after the live, I may have said some disrespectful things, but when we were talking to her, I never said anything that was disrespectful to that lady. And I did it. And I said many of multiple times, which is why I'm kind of confused about this question, that if I was wrong, I would apologize to her. So, I mean, if you watched it, then you saw me to this many times. And I would never go back to all about this again. So, no, there we go. What's going on with you and that house guy? I know what this is about. I never met that guy before. I never talked to that guy before. I really don't understand what he was saying. And I didn't want to post his name on here. I didn't really want to give this any more energy. But I do know that I didn't know who that was. I went on Candy Washington's live and she said something about him. And I think I followed him on Instagram after that so that I can check out his stuff. But then I seen that video that he did and I was turned off. But other than that, I really don't know and I really don't care. I wish him the best and I hope that his channel does great though. This next one, I heard you say once you prefer to date only older guys. Why is that? I don't prefer to only date older guys. I've only had one boyfriend, and which was my husband. That we had a 10-year relationship, and he was older than me. So that's the only thing I really know dating wise when it comes to guys. I'm open to dating younger guys, but I just would need the maturity of that. And even though my ex, I don't want to say that he didn't have maturity, but we were both kind of like growing and coming out at the same time. So it was a learning process, but I'm not just open to just older guys, but that's just all I know. What sexual position do you feel? Oh my God. Do you feel comfortable with when it comes to having sex? Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna just tell you to go check out my Affairs of the Heart podcast. I give that information out there. I don't really want to do that on this channel, but that information is definitely on my Affairs of the Heart podcast channel. So check that out. Someone you find sexy that you would never tell anyone. I don't know. I think I'm too open and honest about stuff. So if I thought someone was sexy, I probably would just say it. I don't think that there's someone I would never tell. That too. I don't know. I don't think that there's no one I would. I think I've already said it all. What are your top 5 favorite songs you have on repeat? Let me look at my playlist on Apple Music. I know one is Janelle Monáe. Like that. Trenches by Monica and the Neptunes is one of my favorite songs right now. Kristen Lior, Whole Face. I love that song. Don't ask why. Keke Palmer, Virgo Tendencies. That's pretty explanatory. And Saya Toxic. Those would be my top 5 songs that I have on repeat. What is your guilty pleasure and how often do you endure in it? I think I told you guys this the last time. My guilty pleasure is Girlfriends. I watch Girlfriends every night before I go to bed. It makes me go to sleep at nighttime just to watch it. It's my favorite show in the world. And yeah, that's probably my guilty pleasure. Where do you get your inspiration from? My inspiration comes from my grandparents. My aunt just actually posted something on my grandmother the other day about this lady that walks down the street all the time and they talk or whatever. And it was hot outside and she just gave this lady like her sun hat. My grandparents were like really big people in their community. So I'm a helper. Like I want to help everybody if I could. I would, if I had all the money in the world, I would literally help everybody I could. So all of my inspiration comes from my grandparents because they were the model in life for me. What is better, working for yourself or working for a media company? I would definitely say it depends on the person, I want to say. For me, I haven't really had good experiences working for other media companies outside of the magazine, Flypaper magazine I worked for when I had first got out of school, because they actually did really value my talents and the stuff that I did for them. So that's the only place that I think I worked for that I thought that was good for me. When I worked for like Radio One and I worked for other radio station WVKO, it was like Progressive Talk. It was like it was fun because it was the radio and people got to hear me. But I like to be able to use my own creative tools and my ideas, and doing things for yourself. You have control over your content. So I would say that, but only if you have means of making money from it. And I think this is the last one I got submitted. Then I can go to the chat. Do you have a thing for a white person? No, I don't think so. I don't even know a bunch of white people. Do I? I don't think I even know any like personal white people. So no, I don't have a thing for any white people. All right, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. The world's greatest entertainer. I do love a lot of people, but that ends up being my downfall. Yes. Oh, wait. I saw a super chat. Southern Bell 116. Thank you so much for the super chat. I dated a Libra, never again. I just don't think Cancers and Libras mix well in relationships. I don't think Libras mix well with a lot of people because I haven't really seen a lot of great things about Libra at all. And the Libra that I know caused a lot of problems in my life, and I can't. Do you ever not mention or mediate? And if so, does it affect your mood? Oh, meditate. I'm sorry, I can't read. I like I said, I meditate in the morning times every morning. Well, it's a form of meditation, but I do it every morning, and it sets the tone for my day. It absolutely does. Most Virgos are prim and proper. I think that's 50-50. I think it depends on the August and September as well. Levon, we be real peeping over here, me and the sea creatures. You are too silly. You have nothing to apologize for. I don't have anything to apologize for, but I did. My thing was I was an old lady, and I just, it was weird. I didn't know. So for the sake of that person, and if it ever comes out that the reason why I did it was a different type of reason, I will read the actual messages that I wrote, wrote. But it wasn't for because I felt bad. It was because I felt bad for that lady. So you no longer think I never said that. I never said that. Rebecca, yes, that's true. Nosy has good intentions. I can feel her energy through the screen. Absolutely, she's a very dope person. And I don't know how people don't see that. Jimmy, or is it Jimmy? I think I was there with the whole time. You remain very respectful and call things like you seen them, but still in a respectful way. Absolutely, I did. I wouldn't change how I did any of that stuff. So, thank you so much. Love to you as well. Who's the house guy? I'm confused. I'm not saying his name. I see I missed something. Yeah, you did. Because there was 2 videos. I'm like, you said something about me. I responded. Let's dead it. Like, let's kill it there. But then you made another response. I'm not about to keep going back and forth with people on the internet that I don't know. It's dumb. It's stupid and it's childish. I need some advice. There is a guy I like, and his birthday is next week, but he has a girlfriend, so I'm confused and torn about talking to him. Don't be confused. Don't be torn. Don't talk to me as a girlfriend. It's flat out. Hey, Tony. Do you have any regrets? I have a lot of regrets. I'm 37 years old. I mean, there's a lot of regrets in my life that I have, but that's a whole. I mean, maybe we can make a video about my regrets, but I mean, I don't want to get. We can be here all night for this. What do you do for fun on vacation, and which fun friends you? Oh, I love this question. Okay, so my best friend, we went to Miami for his birthday the year before COVID started. And I love nudity, guys. I'm sorry, I love nudity. And I know I have thirst trap pictures with my pubic hair showing, whatever. But I love nudity. So we went to the nude beach in Miami, and I absolutely loved it. I played football naked, and it was the most amazing thing in the world for me. And I cannot wait to do it again. So if I went on vacation, I would love to. I would love to visit like all the new beaches. Honestly, I would love to do that. I think that is so fun. It's so freeing. And I think for a person who has like have body confidence issues, it's a moment of confidence for that person because you get to see other body types and realize that these people are free and you have opportunity to do that as well. So that was something that I would do all the time if I could do it. So let me know what's going on, Uncle Charles. What's going on, Uncle Charles? I love you, man. Cristiano has a new song coming out. Absolutely, and I'm gonna be checking it out. I love his music. Are you a Tamar Braxton fan? I love Tamar Braxton. I think she's very dope. Her vocals are amazing. She sings very well. I can't listen to Love and War because that was like something that was happening with me and my ex. We're going through a lot of things, so I hope it kind of messes me up when I hear it. Who is your boy crush? I think y'all have seen him in this chat somewhere. I'll say that. If you had $1 million, how would you spend it? I would pay off my debt, first of all. 2, I would probably donate to something. I want to donate to something LGBT. There's an actual a thrift store here that they help house people, LGBT people who are homeless because their parents kind of kicked them out or whatever. So I probably would try to donate to them. And then I would definitely go on a good vacation, and I would probably invest the rest of the money in something. My favorite show as well. Okay. We're going to have to do a little like watch party or something. What is your favorite food, Uncle Charles? I love crab legs. Hands down, I would eat crab legs every day. I love it. And my friend just taught me about quinoa. I think that's what it's called. And I love broccoli casserole, but I can't eat rice because it makes me gain weight like really, really, really fast. That and pasta. And so I actually just found hummus. I think it's hummus noodles and quinoa, which is a substitute for rice. So I've actually just made broccoli casserole through that. It was amazing. And because I haven't eaten rice since November, it almost gave me like the substitution of rice. So it was really good. What makes you feel alive? Seeing other people happy makes me feel alive. Like when y'all watch my morning videos for my morning motivation things, that makes me feel alive. It's like someone is understanding the message that I'm giving or whatever God has given me to give out to people. I love to see people happy. Like if I could do anything in the world, it would be whatever I could do to make people happy in the world because people have been through so much stuff. I was watching Mary J. Blige's documentary she had last night on Amazon Prime, and I cried when I watched it because she did not believe in herself at all. And I thought it was so sad because she's such an amazing person and she's such a beautiful lady. Like, oh my God. Mary J. Blige is like so beautiful to me. And I also hated that I was the person who was like, well, she can't really sing. But, you know, as an adult, I was like, no, she can really sing. I just didn't really like it. I didn't understand her voice back then. But it made me so sad that how she grew up. And I just thought like, wow, like I couldn't imagine feeling like she was talking about how she couldn't be happy walking around her neighborhood because people would want to fight her because she felt like that. And so as a teenager, she never smiled. And I was like, oh my God, like I couldn't imagine that life. I couldn't imagine that. So what makes me feel alive is seeing other people feel that way around me, or something that I said or something that I've done makes me feel alive. What is the last thing that you Googled? Let me see what the last thing I Googled was. I think it was something on you. It was YouTube. I had to download an MP3. Oh, it says Family Dollar. Oh, because I'm looking for the address to one by my house. So Family Dollar was the last thing that I Googled. Oh, let's just skip all the way down. If you could be any age for a week, what age would you choose? I would go back to 21, maybe. What maybe I'll probably go back to 21. 21 was the year I really got to really experience life for me. Because again, like I said, my mother was a pastor and I just didn't get to really experience a lot of things. Okay, why is it skipping around? London House, hello, so debonair. Hey, what's going on? Princess AGTV. Lelevon is talking to people in here. Cancers are the sweetest people and sensitive, but I still love them. They are. I told you, my best friend, he would cry for me before I can cry. I will make a video about this if a lot of people want to hear about this, or just inbox me. I like Adobe, and I never saw this one. I'm gonna try to. Is it Canva? I'll look that up. If your parents hated the person you love, would it matter to you? No, not at all. I made that decision before I came out. I was like, and that's actually how I came out. I was like the first guy that I fall in love with. The next person who asked me, I'm gonna let them know that I'm gay, and that's how I actually started coming out to everybody. I get your advice on something. Am I going back? Because I think you asked me this already. Why you make that face value? Because Libras are creepy to me. Thank you for the super chat, for showing me some love. And I'll be seeing you over on Nosy Hoes channel. I love you so much. And thank you for this. Most of my friends are Libras, and yeah, they love a lot of folks. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I read this already. Okay, so how did I mix these up? Wait, I got to get back to where I was at. I live in the Bahamas. I used to fly for an airline. What part of the Bahamas are you in? I used to be in Freeport, Bimini, Marsh Harbor. I think those were the main three that I was at. What part of Bahamas are you from? The respect factor. Absolutely. I'm gonna always be respectful. If you got invited last minute to a gathering, would you go? It depends on the gathering. What do you think about Aquarius? My best friend, my very, 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 very best friend. We ain't talking right now because he got a man, he changed up on me. But my very best friend is an Aquarius. And that guy is everything in the world to me. Like I love Aquarius. No, I did not. Nosy is a beautiful person, just no nonsense and very protective. Absolutely. And she's been through life. You hear her story, you understand why though. Like you guys have to hear her story. Her story is really dope. Like once she told me a lot about her, like I've learned a lot about her. What are your feelings regarding what the Bible says about being gay? This is good. So I personally don't feel like the Bible really addresses actually being gay. I feel like a lot of people hear the word abomination and they associate the word abomination with bomb, which is an explosion. It destroys things, and that's why they feel that way. But because I study a lot of things, and because my ex was a pastor, and we had it was an affirming church. We read on the word abomination, and the word abomination in the Hebrew term is tohiva, which is something of a certain culture. And so the reason why they used that word in those cultures were because they were trying to build armies to fight off the other cities or whoever was coming against them at that time, and were trying to procreate so that they had enough people to fight in their army. So I don't feel like the Bible really talks about that. And they also talk about a lot of different other things. That's a really deeper conversation. Actually, I have someone that I may bring on my channel. He wrote this book called Homosexuality, and it breaks down all of the scriptures in the Bible that relate to homosexuality. Jonathan Parker, I just want to say, hey, hello, how are you doing, sir? Jaquez, wherever God wants me to be. Hey, love, I don't blame you about Libras. You are so dead on about your comments. I'm telling you, I will sign the hell out of a Libra. Sometimes you just got to do like Beyonce and pay the girls does. And I've been doing that. You know, I'm a big fan, and I don't got to address a lot of things. Only reason I even say anything about the stuff that I said today was because I did say anything. I would answer anything. So yeah. Candy R, right, and do not go back and forth. Absolutely, I'm not doing that. I thought you handled that live with Nosy well. Thank you. And the thing is this. If I had not done that, my subscribers would have dropped very, very low. I would have gotten a whole bunch of inboxes about how I treated this lady and all the other crap. I can count on two hands how many people inbox me and said that I treated that lady wrong. So I don't believe that. I think there are a lot of bots in my inbox. Yes. Well, you look younger. Everybody, and probably because I cut my hair too, people think I look younger. Like if I don't cut my hair, they never ID me. But if I cut my hair, they ID me everywhere I go. Uncle Charles, you already know. I'll be checking that out. I don't know what that's talking about. But what if that person stays watching your social media? Let them keep watching it. Stay up out of that. That's not nothing that you want to do. And I'm telling you, that's not good. Don't set yourself up for failure with the situation. And that's coming from me. I'm telling you, that's not a good situation. Sandria, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. Yes, football naked. This was the most amazing part of that trip. And I'm trying to tell you, it was amazing. And I was bigger at this time too. I just lost like 35 pounds recently. But at that time, and it was so freeing for me. I enjoyed the entire experience. Are you a Scorpio? Hello, are you sure you're not Scorpio? I'm definitely not a Scorpio. I'm not. I went to a New Beach before. I was so scared and nervous though. You know what? They have this thing here, and they do it here in Atlanta. I think they do it in Texas somewhere too. It's called Deviant. And that's a body positive thing too. And you have to come in like whatever the theme is for that night, but it's really like gay male lingerie-ish. And it's a really freeing time. Like it's just like, this is my body. I'm sitting in it. I love it. And if you don't love it, oh well. But it's not it's a judgment-free zone. And it's real fun. So I love that kind of stuff. We appreciate the nudity. I must have missed what you're talking about, Busy. You look so good and younger than 37. I would never guess black don't crack. They better know that. Absolutely. I'm trying to tell you right now. I feel like I look 37, but no one, every time I tell people my age, they are like, you don't look 37 at all. I'm going to be 38 this year, like in a few months. Hello, so Devonair. Yes, standing your truth always. Absolutely. You can't do nothing else but do that. If you don't, then why are you here? Cheers to the freaking weekend. Yes, I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna go out tonight or not. I like him and Busy together. They would be cute. Busy has the man though. Do you like or dislike surprises? Why or why not? I love surprises. Actually, my ex loved surprises. I mean, he hated surprises, but I didn't care. But But I love surprises. I love surprising people, and I love surprises. But don't surprise me with no bad news, though. Like, don't call me and be like, "We need to talk, but we got to talk next week or like later on today." Like, I need to know what we're talking about now. If we can't do that, just tell me we need to talk when we can talk. Yes, I'm in love with quinoa, and I actually just ordered like 2 more of them. I need to know if they come in bigger bags though, because I cannot keep spending $10 for that little bag that I got. It's very versatile to cook with. Yes, it is, because what I thought it tastes like at first was grits. But then I cooked it again. I think I overcooked it the first time though, because I didn't know how to make it. But then I cooked it again the second time and it didn't taste like rice. It tastes like rice to me. Do you live near VS? No, I live in Atlanta. Salute to host and chat. What inspires you the most? You guys actually, like, I mean, like I said, when I first started posting those morning motivational things and I got the inbox after that, like I literally sat at home and I cried. Um I sat at home and I cried because I always want to be a positive person. I always want to let people, like, I want to help people with the things that I've been through. And that's why I started my podcast for the younger generation of gay guys that are coming up, or even anybody that's an LGBTQIA plus community, to know the things that I've gone through, the mistakes that I've made. And so when I get the inboxes about that podcast or from my morning motivational things that I do, it literally inspires me to want to get up and do it even more every day. Last week I did like 3 in a row because I was like so on it. This week I had so much stuff going on and I really hated the fact that I couldn't get up in the morning and do them because I felt like I was letting you guys down and I didn't want to do that. I gotta go looking at this phone. I didn't want to do that because although I get up in the morning and I do it for myself, you know, one thing that I wanted to create is for you guys to do that as well and share your experience with that. Is this something that you guys do now? Because, you know, I'm showing you this is what I do. I would love to see, like, hear those see those inboxes and read about that, because I feel like it's going to make me feel like I'm helping people in the morning set the tone for their day or their week. So, but yeah, that's what inspires me the most. Out of anybody, real or fictional, who's your biggest hero? My grandfather is my biggest hero. My biggest hero. My grandfather was everything in the world to me before he died. And to me, he taught me how to be a man. And that a man doesn't have to be this masculine, I don't have any feelings type of person. My grandfather cared about everybody. So I always try to relate my life off of what I've learned from him, because he was the greatest guy I ever knew. There would be people that literally walked up and down the street. My grandmother doesn't still, but there would be people who walked up and down the street and he would notice like they may look hungry, or they wore the same thing every day, or they needed a job, or they needed a ride somewhere. And he would literally, if he seen them enough and was able to pick up on them, he actually moved people into his house. He was just so great to me. So that's why I'm really compassionate about people, because I grew up in a house with him. So I always seen that. And I always wanted to be like that. Oh man, it's just skipped all the way down. I'm gonna read this. Where do you see yourself in a year? In a year, probably still getting stuff together. I hope that, you know, this picks up way more. My friend, we're, like I said, we're about to start our Saturday morning brunch group thing very soon. But in a year, I hope that that's gonna be I hope this is gonna be like a full-time thing for me, because I already have my website business, but I like doing this. I went to school for broadcasting, and I feel like they kind of guided me towards internet stuff before when I did my internships and stuff like that. So that's why this is really big for me. This is what it was. I love MJB. Her story was so touching. It made me fall in love with her again when I watched that last night, because we knew she went through a lot of things, but we didn't actually know all the things she was going through. So actually watching and hearing what she was going through really touched my heart. Question: if you could change anything in the world, what would it be and why? So a lot of times, I tell my mom this all the time, I feel like the lesson that we were supposed to learn was to learn unconditional love for each other. And I feel like we have so many different barriers because of the Bible and because of the slavery and because of the light skin and the dark skin and the who's pretty, who's not pretty. But I feel like the lesson, is according to the Bible, everything is right. You know, God's going to come back and the rapture is going to happen. I feel like once we learn the lesson of unconditional love, that's when it's going to happen. So if I could change anything, it would be unconditional love to my brothers and my sisters in the world, no matter what you look like, no matter how you are, whatever you've done. It's just forgiveness and this unconditional love for each other. I think that it would change the world. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Carmen. If you could initiate a charity or foundation, what would it be? It would definitely be for men who have been sexually abused. It's actually something that I tried to start a few years ago, but I just didn't have the tools and the resources. But I definitely want to help men who have been sexually abused, because there are a lot of men who are walking around right now holding on and spewing out a lot of bad and toxic things out of their life because they haven't never dealt with that. And I think that that's something that would be huge for the community, especially for Black men. Do you have any siblings? If so, are y'all close? Yes, actually, I have a sister. She was actually just here last weekend. We're close. We have a weird relationship because we don't have to talk to each other all the time. We're people we can sit in a room and like talk without talking to each other. So, but yeah, I just have one sister. And I call a lot of people my brothers because a lot of my friends have helped me through a lot of hard times in my life. So I have a lot of adopted brothers that I've adopted in my life. I'm a new subscriber. I love your morning affirmations. Thank you so much. I am going to get back to those this week as well. Like I said, this week was a lot. There was a lot of stuff going on. What about faith? I am going to do this, guys. I'm going to do this. I want to record it this weekend and put it up on Monday because I really want to tell this story. This story is so big to me and I really want to tell it. And I was actually listening to the song that made me even fall in love with Faith Evans and everything, but I'm going to do it. Someone actually asked me about this yesterday and I told her I was going to do it Thursday, but I didn't get to do it Thursday. Hi, did you feel a bad energy with the person that came on the live with you? I felt a lot of things and I'm going to leave it at that. So Deb, you looking forward to the EBT Awards on Sunday? Does Queen Latifah deserve a Lifetime Achievement Award before Mariah Carey? I didn't even know it was coming on. Let me just be honest. I did not know that. I definitely think that Queen Latifah deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award. I don't know if she deserves it before or after Mariah Carey, but I know that she's done a lot. So I think she deserves it regardless. I don't know. Stay blessed, so Deb. The energy gives life. Thank you so much. And I'm going to do the best that I can. And also, I want people to stop thinking because I come on here and I'm positive and I give off positive energy that I don't have bad days or that I don't get out of like my character sometimes. Like, I'm not perfect. I can't be perfect. And I would never put that on me because that's setting myself up for failure. I would never want anyone to look at me and think, oh, he's always going to be this very perfect person who's positive. He's going to give us this. I am human, just like everybody else. And so those 7 to 8 people who wrote me about that live, like, I'm sorry, because people who said, I'm unsubscribing to your channel. Listen, if you came over looking for Jesus, I'm not him. And even he made mistakes. So I don't know what they were expecting from me, but I am going to be a human being. I cannot be this positive person every single day of my life. That would actually cause stress on my life. Princess, you have to teach me this because I never even heard of that. I have Photoshop. Do you like or dislike surprises? Why or why not? I think I've read this already. Would you consider adopting a child? If so, would you adopt a newborn, toddler, or middle age? Okay, so I would definitely consider adopting a child. They actually was doing a report on that little boy whose parents had shaved gay in his head, and they were kind of like beating around him or whatever on the front porch. What was weird is that looked just like my front porch. But I would have adopted that little boy in a heartbeat. But my ideal situation, if I adopted a kid, would be to adopt a little girl because I want to name her because I already have the name that I want for her. Did you hear about Trick Daddy saying Beyonce can't sing? We're leaving comments about this restaurant on Yelp. He needs to learn his lesson. I did hear this and I was confused because I'm like, why does Trick Daddy keep setting himself up for this failure? It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand why people always want to take a dig at Beyonce for what random reasons. It's like, who even asked him about Beyonce? Like, why was she doesn't have any new music out right now? She didn't do anything like she didn't even do anything. Like, it's just like for attention, for clickbait, you want to bring up Beyonce. So I don't understand that. I did see that they were leaving the bad reviews on his the Yelp reviews, and I think that's still bad too because I mean he still is a black man who has a business, and we keep saying support black business, but then we do stuff like that. So I think that that's bad. Answered that LOL, but then I asked another question. Oh, what was the other question? Because I didn't see the other one. If you could live anywhere else in the world, where would you live? I miss living in the DMV. I absolutely miss it. I love living there. But if I could live anywhere in the world, I'll probably live in Hawaii. It'd probably be Hawaii. So Debbie, you are looking forward to the okay, I just read that. Why are these they keep on skipping? Sometimes you have to see past a person's persona to reach their true essence. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Listen, we just out here doing God's work. That's it. Nosy is that girl. She is a great. Yeah, she is. She's really a good person. If y'all don't know her, like, stop looking at this thing and like hear her. I'm telling you, if you hear her story, you would really like her. People totally pick and choose what they want to adhere to from the Bible. It's called the Sharpie effect. Yes, and it is because the Bible says so many things, but these are the things that they stick to and they want to point out because I mean, at the end of the day, and this is one thing that I hate this because it's with women, but I'm like, well, the Bible told you to be quiet, so why are we having this conversation? But I had to stop doing that because I don't like disrespecting women. But when I first came out, that's who was disrespecting me all the time. So I was like, well, I mean, then the Bible tells you to be quiet. So, but I don't do that anymore. If you could pick 5 YouTubers to go on vacation with, who would it be and why? Okay, I would definitely pick Busy Blue because I just know that's gonna be a fun time, and I would pick Jolene because, again, that's gonna be a fun time. I love Candy Washington. I think that she'll be really fun to hang out with. I'm definitely gonna take my girl Princess because that's my ace boon coon, and we already done hung out one time, so I know that she's cool. And Nosy, I probably would go with Nosy because I mean I like her. I love her energy, and me and her just have the deepest and best conversations. So yeah, that would be my 5. Thank you so much, Katrina, for that. I hope that shines to everyone. You really did. I think you kept your cool while dealing with the situation. I really was surprised with. Yeah, me too. I was actually going to use those initials too, but yeah, I was surprised too because I'm like, we've never even talked, so it was weird. It was weird. I think he's a brave man. Prayerfully, the Beehive will go easy on him. They're not. They're trying to take down his restaurant right now, and that's his money. So I appreciate that, Busy. Thank you. Hey, Sanitra. This is Sanitra. This is when I was talking on my morning motivation video the last time. This is what I was talking about last time. And check out her channel. It's really dope and it's very positive and it gives off really, really great vibes. I got these frames from Amazon. And I will look on my phone and put the link in the in my bio if you want these. I haven't been anywhere besides the United States. So yeah. I'm looking to do that soon, like get out of here soon though. When your mind, body, and soul are all connect, it's impossible to look older and fragile. Thank you. And this is what I'm saying right here. Like people are reading the Bible that the gay man rewrote. Like it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. You're doing great. Keep making great decisions, good brother. Absolutely. I'm going to do the best that I can. That's all I can do. Only U.S. citizens have issues with nudity. Topless and nude beaches are great and freeing places. Most people aren't paying any attention. And that is so true. Like, I mean, when I tell you, it was like, no, it was like people had on clothes. Nobody was like, oh, did you see? Look at that. It was like normal to them. So yeah, that's very true. Would you ever be on Chasing Atlanta or G Status ATL? I've never even seen any of those shows. So I don't know. I'll have to see what that content looks like. I don't want to be on nothing ratchet and have to be fighting and arguing all the time. How do you feel about worldviews and opinions on LGBT? I don't think that you can have a worldview on LGBT, and your opinion is your opinion, and sometimes you should keep it to yourself. You have to do a road trip to new beaches. That would be fun. I would love to vlog that. Like that would be something I would love to vlog. Of course, I couldn't show what's on the new beach, but I would love to be like do like a tour of all the new beaches. I actually looked them up and look. I think it was like the top 25 new beaches, but I would love to do that. Why are you in my business like this? Oh, but you know what I will say? Go to the fairs@heartpodcast.com and you can find this information out for yourself. All the healthy food is expensive. And I was telling Busy Blue this as well, because he did a video about juicing. And I bought a juicer because I wanted to try juicing to I wanted to do it for the weight loss and also cleansing stuff. But I feel like I had to use like the whole vegetable section to make a juice. So yeah. It's very expensive. What 3 things do you think of the most each day? My mother, probably my future, like the things that I want to do, like where do I see myself, and are these things even possible? And probably my grandfather and my great grandmother. I love you too. Have you tried zoodle zucchini noodles? And I have not. I'm afraid of zucchini noodles. I don't know if I like zucchini like that because it gets soggy fast. So I'm not sure if the noodles do that. Where do you see yourself in a year? I think I read that already. Oh man, just skip down again. Am I reading too slow and that's why I was doing this? No, because I read this. Hold on. Oh, here it goes. I see you getting the hang of this. LOL. Way to go. Yes, I am. I'm learning. I told you I'm learning. I am learning all of this. What's your best and worst sexual experience? I think my first time having sex with a guy willingly was horrible. It was terrible. And I actually thought that I was not even gay no more because of that. But I realized that you just have to find somebody who wants to take time and things will work out for you. My best sexual experience. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot. Well, there was something that was very spontaneous that I did when I was a Lyft driver. And that story is on there. My family is in here, so I'm trying to be very cautious about what I say. But if you check out my Affairs at Heart podcast, I do tell the story about that. So check that out. What are your goals for your YouTube platform? My goal is to be authentic and be helpful for you guys to have fun, but also to learn something. Also, like I don't want my channel to be like one thing. And I know that people say that that's not good because there's people who just do vlogs, there are people who just do reviews, there are people who just do like news, there are people who just do the mukbang videos. But when you turn on like BET, you don't just watch the one type of content. So I want to have different stuff on my channel. I want to do like Mondays, maybe it's my motivational Mondays. Tuesday, I want it to be something else. Wednesday, I want different stuff. And like I said, I definitely want to do vlogging because I love videography. And I'm really talented in doing that kind of stuff. And I haven't done it in so long and I miss doing it. So I definitely want, that's going to be a component on here. Story time is definitely going to be something else. I may randomly do story times because I have so many stories to tell. And a lot of the stories I've told are on my podcast channel. But I think there's other stories that I can tell on this channel that is maybe more appropriate for this channel. And then my Saturday morning brunch crew thing is definitely going to be something else that I look forward to doing because it's been something that I've been consistent with doing within the last 12 years. Jack West, thank you for the super chat. I know I'm late to the chat. What's your next step in life on your journey? Will you ever do a meet and greet with your super chat team? I definitely want to do this. We actually were trying to do this with my podcast. We were supposed to do it after, I think we were supposed to do it in July of last year, but COVID hit, so we weren't able to do it. But I definitely want to do a meet and greet, but it would have to be like an exclusive situation because I don't know if everyone is here for me. And because of the way this channel was kind of built, it's a little scary. So I would definitely do it though. Yes. What's next on my journey in life? My podcast is about me dating. I would love to find love in my life. I would love that. You know, I was in a relationship for 10 years. I got married. We separated. And he was my first boyfriend. So I never really got the dating experience. So now that I'm having it, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. So I'm like, can I just find whoever it is? Whoever has them, can you just let them go so we can get over here? Or however it looks, can we just get there? I would love that. My grandmother like that. I think a lot of our grandparents were like that. I wish that we would have learned that. You know, I wish a lot of us would have learned those skills of helping people and not looking down because you don't have. What are your experiences? What are your expectations for your life? Just to be a good person. That's it. I don't want to cause anybody any harm. I don't want to cause anybody any sorrow. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to be, when I die, I want people to say that was a good person. I want people to talk about me how they talk about my grandfather. I didn't know MJ movie came out yet. Yeah, it was supposed to actually come out today, but they released it. They did an early release last night. Spotlight, so Deb, glad I caught you live. Hope you are well. Yes, I'm very well, and I'm so glad you caught it as well. Happy Pride. Yes, it's almost over. So I'm trying to wear all my Pride stuff. Hopefully, I don't know when is. I'm probably still gonna wear my Pride stuff on July the 1st for my podcast, but that'll probably be the last day that I like wear all of it though. What else? Team Twirl, and if so, listen, I love Kenya Moore, and I don't care what nobody says. I love Kenya Moore. She can do no wrong in my books, and I feel like people just look at her bad because they like other people that's on that cast. I agree. We should love everybody. This world needs more love. Absolutely. And I mean, if I can give it, I'm giving it. Mental health, illness, wellness. Mental health, illness, wellness at all time. What best advice for someone who deals with personally? I would definitely say counseling. That's what helped me. I went through a lot of counseling because to me, a lot of all of my bad things hit at the same time. Me and my ex were going through a lot. I was dealing with me being gay. I was dealing with my molestation. I was dealing with so much stuff at one time that I literally felt like I was dead on the inside. And so counseling is just something that helped me. It was like I was, and I describe it as I was able to go in there and shit on everybody and leave out of there and feel like I like shovel some of the shit out. And I think that that is very important. Black people need to understand like it's not, you're not crazy because you go get counseling. Go get it. It's healthy for you. It helps so much in your life. Soldier Boy versus Bow Wow, who you got? I probably would choose Bow Wow, even though I'm not really a big fan of Bow Wow, only because he's from my city. And when we were growing up, we used to have this basketball tournament called the Gus Smacker. And Bow Wow, they used to like bum rush him every time they had these basketball tournaments. And me and his mom used to all for somehow I used to know about his mom. And we used to always keep the crowd. Like we used to create a circle around him. And even when I worked at the mall, I used to get locked in like stores with him, everything. It was weird. It was like I was like meant to meet him or something. But so I would probably choose him only because of that. I'm not a really big fan of Soldier Boy. Like, I mean, not because I don't like his music. I just don't listen to it. I'm probably really am an empath, yes. Do you like Barney the Purple Times? I am not. We are not doing this. We love you just the way you are. Thank you. I love y'all too. I thank you guys so much for supporting me as well. You handle criticism very well. Absolutely. I mean, it's criticism. It's not like you guys are defining my life. You guys are giving your point of view on something that you've seen that you did or you didn't like. I can either receive it or not receive it. And I have that option. One of the best things that my ex told me was making peace with the worst case scenario. So when criticism comes my way, I make peace with I might look bad or I might look great. But the worst case is you unsubscribe to my channel or you don't like me or you don't talk to me anymore. That's the worst case scenario. The other thing is I could learn something from what you say or vice versa. Maybe you learn from what my interactions were and maybe having a conversation will make you understand it better. That's pretty much it. No need to adopt. I got you. All right, I'm gonna find you when I'm ready. Canada easy. My mom, not computer smart, and she did some work for her website with it. It'll probably be difficult for me because I do know the difficult stuff, and it's hard for me to learn things that are easy once I learned the hard way to do things. The bad reviews are on the restaurant. Yep, won't hurt. Miamians will still have the line out the door. Okay, well, I believe that. You have to place the Bible back into perspective. Absolutely, I definitely agree with that. Yes, the Bible says study to be. Yep, it does say that. It does absolutely say that. No, exactly, Rogers. I don't know what that's about. Princess. Now you know I can't help but to post my thirst trap pictures. Actually, did I post pictures? I didn't post pictures from the last when I went to the newbie at the time. You have naming describers. Yes. So I want you guys to vote on this too, because I thought about like the SD crew or the SD squad. I thought about the So Debonaires. I don't know. Those are the only ones I really came up with. But if you guys have any ideas of that, please let me know. You can't stay in the room with him. Oh, I love that team. You, Princess Candy, and Nosy. Yes, that would be a whole trip. That should be recorded. Oh, yeah. Someone else told me about that. I need to check that out and figure out how to do that. I'm learning how to do a bunch of this stuff. Oh. Hell, Ed and Sinitra. Sinitra gonna be there praying for us the whole time though. But we're gonna eat good food though. But I don't know between Sinitra and Busy who's gonna cook the best food though. But we'll see. We'll find out if this can happen. I'm waiting for G Stats ATL to come back. They did an episode like a month ago and got quiet. I've never seen that show before. I don't know how to put it on slow mo. I don't know how. Have you ever tried cauliflower wings? I tried them at B Dubs. They have 3 good wings. I haven't tried cauliflower wings, but I have tried the buffalo cauliflower, and that was good to me. I like that. But what is it? Chipotle have cauliflower rice, and it was disgusting because it was really soggy. It was nasty. I didn't like it, and I was so mad. But it was probably God because I didn't need that rice. So yeah. Thank you, Janet Holiday, for the rice. Again, I love that name. Do you still talk to your ex? Probably like almost every other day. Like I'm surprised he hasn't called me today. We talk all the time. I'm from South Carolina, and I'm here for you. Keep doing you great show. Thank you so much. Will you have a panel on with Princess Bishop players in the future? I'm sure that we'll do something together. I don't know if it'll be like a permanent panel. That's just something that we all have to talk about. But right now, I know everybody's kind of staying away from that because of everything that's going on. So, you guys will just have to wait and see because I don't even have the answers to that. I would love to meet you someday. I would love to meet you too. And I need you to be dressed in like holiday something because I just feel like that name is just everything to me. My daughter is the worst Libras. I'm trying to tell you, it's them Libras. Ohio all day. I love. I mean, I don't love Ohio. I love my family that's there, but I don't know if I can live there ever again. Who do you go to for relationship advice? Actually, I go to my podcast for it. And my co-host Dwayne gives me a lot of good advice. And my best friend, we all like my friend group. This is what we do. Like we coach each other through our dating processes. Because I think I'm the only person who's been in the longest relationship. Me and one other person in our friend group have been married. Other than that, I think we just kind of all hold each other accountable for things. And like we're hard on each other when it comes to relationship stuff. Like it's not like there are cheerleaders and we could do no wrong like that. We're hard on each other when it comes to dating. I love you too. You are awesome. You are blessed and highly favored. Be strong. Thank you so much. I agreed, Deb. I was like, come on, MJ. I'm telling you, that it made me cry. I cried through the whole thing. I don't know what that's about. You're not gonna hear me sing. Matter of fact, I had to block videos off of this channel of me singing. Age 19 for me. Wow. Okay. How do you why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? You know I have a lot of love for you, Busy Blue. And we talk all the time. You are the reason why I feel like I'm able to be emotional on my channel. Devs, I don't really like that. The so Debonaires. I like that. Hey, what's going on, Miss Drea? I think it's Drea. Busy Blue, I swear you are the funniest. It's SD Squad, so Debonair SD Squad. But yes, I like that the most. Hey. That's what cauliflower wings are, buffalo cauliflower. Oh, yes. Well, then I like that. It was really good. Actually, I get that a lot when I go out to eat sometimes, especially because I've been changing my eating around. But it's also still fried, so I don't get it as much. So Debonair StreamYard has a YouTube channel, and they do a live town hall every Sunday that teaches you everything about StreamYard, and you can ask questions. I'll check that out. All right. It looks like we're at the end. If anybody has anything else for me, I'll give you guys like 2 or 3 minutes. If not, I'm gonna jump off here. We've been on here for like an hour and a half. And I'm still trying to decide if I'm gonna go out or not. So if y'all have anything else? I didn't even get to put up my little banners or nothing. Where's that at? Where they at? Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And let me turn. Oh, I gotta turn this off first. Hold on. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing and turn on notifications and all that stuff. Oh, this is banner. See, I'm still learning. Why is that still up? Okay. Yeah, so don't forget to turn on your notifications, like and subscribe, and all that good stuff. I already answered the purple dinosaurs. I'm not answering that question at all. Thank you for sharing with us. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much for even sticking in here with me for this time. I really appreciate it a lot. I'm like you, God turn a loose all the good men where they are. Leave us unbalanced. And listen, I'm trying to tell you. All right, guys. So I'm gonna get off of here. I really enjoyed this time, and I ain't staying up for 4 hours this time. But make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel for my podcast. We go live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a really good fun time. We talk about relationships, sex, and dating from the gay male's perspective. It's not just for gay people, it's just from our perspective. But definitely check that out. And I love you guys so much. Dope Live, sending you many blessings. Great show. Always bye. It's something with them Libras. It is, and I ain't dealing with it. All right, guys. I'm out. Love you, and I will talk to you guys very soon. I'm going to record this faith thing very soon. All right. I'm out. Bye.